food. We all love food, right? Peace everybody, this is All for Reborns and I am so excited. I'm from behind the camera, guys. You guys have been requesting to see more of my face, and so I thought this would be a great video for me to show you guys more of my face. And I still have little Ava, my little sweet reborn baby that I got at the Rose Doll Show, because this video is about Rose Doll Show tips. So I've been watching videos and then reading questions, and I decided that it would be cool to do like some tips that I got from my first experience at the Rose Doll Show. It was really helpful for me to watch some of those videos before I went, and so I wanted to make my own contribution to the reborn community by posting a series of videos that I'm going to be doing. So in this video I'm going to just be talking about tips for travel and accommodations. So if you have other questions, please feel free to ask it in the comments below. Also, make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe. We're so close to 300,000 subscribers right now. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. So we're having a huge giveaway. It's gonna be epic. Huge, huge, huge when we get to 300,000 subscribers. So help us get there, guys. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is, do you need to stay at the hotel for the conference? So the Rose Doll Show in 2018, it's going to be at the same hotel that it was in for 2017, and that is the Hilton Garden Inn Center. It's like connected to the Davis Conference Center, which is where the Rose Doll Show is. So I have like a two-part answer for this question. I stayed in the hotel for my last trip this year at the doll show, and it was really helpful for me because I was taking classes and you had to be at the class at like 7 or 8 a.m. so it was really convenient to just walk downstairs versus having to drive. And I think it's just more convenient if you're actually working at the show or you're taking classes. Now on the flip side of that, if I weren't taking a class and I was just going to the show, I honestly, I might be the only one to say this, but I don't really think you need to stay at the hotel. The reason why is because at the center, it's kind of like, if you look on Google Maps, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just plug in the address for the hotel in Layton where the conference is, and there's like a little circle. I'm gonna draw it this way so you can see. It's like a little circle, and there's like 6 or 7 or 8 hotels within like a mile radius of the conference center, and they all have differing prices, and a lot of them are much more affordable than the Hilton where the conference is at. So I mean, I guess it's just something to think about. It's not that far. In fact, 2 of the hotels were within walking distance. I mean, literally you can look out your window and see the conference, and it's not attached. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking about going and you don't want to pay the price at the Hilton. There's cheaper ones nearby that you can stay at and you can walk. I hope that's helpful. The next one is food. Food. We all love food, right? Oh my gosh, I have had some of the best food in the world in Utah. I just couldn't believe it. When I would go to restaurants, I would be like, is this like a culinary capital or something? Like, what is going on? So first of all, my favorite spot, I love sushi, and within walking distance of the conference center is some amazing sushi. The sushi is just so amazing, guys. And then they also have like a Vietnamese place. I don't remember the name of it, but I had some amazing pho there. I found that it's called pho and not pho. And then also within walking distance is like a plaza. So there's a Target within walking distance. I'm talking like less than half a mile. It's definitely walkable. And then in that plaza, there's like a Starbucks. There's several other places to eat. There's like a pizza place. I mean, there's so many chain restaurants nearby. They picked a really good location for the conference. There's just so much to eat nearby. There's places to shop nearby. You really can just, I didn't leave that area other than when I went to go visit family. But if I wasn't going to visit family, I could have done everything right there in that little 1 mile radius of the conference center. So The first thing I did when I got there is I went to Target, because normally I travel with my family. It's very rare that I travel alone. And so the first thing I did was like, okay, what would my husband do? Because he's normally the one that goes and gets like the water and the snacks when we get to the hotel. So I did that. I went to Target, I got me some water, got me some microwavable popcorn and snacks so I could be good to go and have my own little treats while I was on vacation. And it was just, it was right there. I couldn't believe how close it was. Also at the Davis Conference Center, it's attached to the Hilton, like I said, and there's also a restaurant there, and then there's also like a lounge and bar area. I did eat lunch at the restaurant, I think twice. The prices are really reasonable. And the food is really good. Like, hotel food isn't always that great, but that food was good, and the people were so friendly. They were some of the friendliest people, so I would recommend that place too. Next is shopping. Now obviously I'm hoping that you're coming to shop at the doll expo, at the doll show. Bring your money. There's going to be so much stuff to buy, not just for baby dolls, but there's just a wide variety of things. And also Target had like the biggest baby, I don't know if something was going on, like they had so many baby clothes. I couldn't believe it. Their Cat and Jack section was huge. I was just like, I live in a huge city. It's bigger than Layton, and my Cat and Jack section at Target is like one row. They had like 3 rows, and it was like everything was on clearance. I didn't really shop, but if you're into baby shopping, I think there's like a Babies R Us or Walmart not far either. I saw someone have a question about a rental car and if you needed one. Now, Layton is about 30 minutes outside of Salt Lake City Airport, and I'm not sure, I don't think you can fly into Layton. Well, I didn't. I flew into Salt Lake, and then I had a rental car and I drove up to the conference at the Hilton. But once I got there, honestly, there was like a couple days where I didn't move my rental car at all. So I'm not sure like if you could catch your Uber, you know, to the conference center. You really could do that and just stay there. If you're staying near the conference center or at that hotel that's attached, you could seriously get by without a car, because like I said, you can walk to Target, you can walk to restaurants that are nearby, you can eat at the hotel. So if you don't want to get a car, you don't want to have to worry about driving and getting around, catch an Uber on up to Layton and you're good to go. And I'm pretty sure an Uber will go that far. I think they'll take you wherever you want to go. Alright, the next thing is about the Air Force Base. Now, if you watch some of my vlog videos from the show, which I encourage you to do because I thought it really captured the show, at least from my perspective, but the Air Force Base nearby, oh my gosh guys, it is so loud. It freaked me out so much at first. I don't know, the jets they were flying so close. I don't know if they were doing a drill or something, but it was like 4 in a row and they were just like vroom, 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 and I'm just looking around and I'm like, okay, nobody else is running, so I guess we're okay. It was so crazy. Everybody else was just acting like it wasn't loud and it wasn't normal, and you can hear it from your hotel room. I don't think it matters where you stay. The Air Force Base, they definitely make their presence known. On the other hand, it does feel kind of safe to be close to an Air Force Base. And I did meet some really friendly people who worked at the Air Force Base, but just keep that in mind that it is there and it is loud. And then I think the last thing is there are other things to do outside of the doll show. And I saw like some things about like a lagoon, and then I was talking to my family about just so many of the beautiful things to do like at lakes and at mountains nearby. I mean, you're surrounded by the mountains. It's so beautiful in Utah. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty and clean. It is so clean. But I just really didn't have time to do any of those type of outings. I was in my class from 8 to 5 for 2 days, and then the doll show was, you know, an all-day event. And so I was so exhausted by the end of both of those days. But I would really like to do like a nature outing, so that's something to keep in mind. If you're not taking classes or something, maybe you could come early and do like a nature outing or something like that, going to see some of the scenery around Utah. I don't know if I'm gonna plan that or not for the future, because I'm still waiting to see like what are the classes gonna be and if I want to take a class for 2018. But anyway, guys, that is all I can think of to talk about for travel and accommodations. All right, guys, well, let me know if you have any other questions. I hope you guys can see me and Avi okay. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, and I'll try to answer them in another video. And I do have more doll show videos coming up soon. So thank you guys again for watching. Be blessed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Say bye, Avi. Put her a little closer. Say bye bye. Bye, guys. Be blessed, and see you in the next one. Peace and love.
Hey, no, no, no. No.